I set up an appointment with Dr. Wong because my 23-month-old baby had been diagnosed with some issue on his foot, and he was prescribed an ankle brace. I wanted her to take a look at his foot and why his foot was sticking to the outward side, and he seemed to have a little bit of difficulty standing up. Well, Dr. Wong assessed him and she scanned his back. She was able to notice some other issues that I didn't even know that were related with chiropractic. She found that, there were some issues in his back that were causing some constipation and some sleep issues, which was completely accurate. My son had been struggling with a lot of constipation. He had 5-6 days without being able to go to the bathroom, and it was pretty concerning because he was very uncomfortable, sometimes. And also we had just scheduled an appointment with his pediatrician to have a sleep study because my son, from day one, he was extremely restless sleeper. And at the time when we first met Dr. Wong, my son was about 11 and a half months old, and he was sleeping about 4.5 hours at night, and then naps were very restless and very short. So I was really impressed that she actually mentioned those big issues that we were actually trying to treat with a regular pediatrician. So the first time she went ahead and started adjusting him, actually my son, on that same night, he slept about 9.5 hours. I was very concerned at first because I have never seen him sleeping that much. And I kept the camera so close to him just to make sure he was breathing well and everything. Oh my gosh, and from that moment on, he was able to have a regular schedule with his bowel movements and consistently sleep between 9 and 10.5 hours at night. He takes now 2 naps a day, between 1.5 hours, maybe 2 hours each nap. And he is such a happy, very, very focused little baby that, I can see definitely that sleep affects cognitive, affects attention, affects mood, affects so many things in children. Now to see that my baby is actually functioning the way that he should because he's sleeping the amount of time that he should be sleeping. So I definitely recommend regular, consistent chiropractic care for your children because they start walking and they fall on their butts constantly. There is a lot of sense in what happens with them when they start climbing, how often they fall through the day. It's very, very important that their back is very, very well aligned and everything is taken care of on regular basis. So if you're skeptical about chiropractic, I really invite you to make a consultation with Dr. Wong and ask her all the questions and concerns you may have. I was at the very beginning too, because even though I have always received chiropractic care for my back as I suffer some injuries, and it has been a wonderful thing for me, I was very skeptical with my baby because at that time he was not walking and I didn't know, is my baby going to be cracked like I am being cracked? My husband didn't like so much the idea. Dr. Wong and her technique of how to focus and treat on the baby's specific little body and is undeveloped fully, she's so gentle and so meticulous in how she assesses the baby. You will not have any issues. There is no cracking, no issues whatsoever on that aspect. So I definitely invite you to at least take the step forward and give her the opportunity to meet you and meet your baby and share with you her knowledge.